Hey YouTube, it's me Aussie here, Patricia FM Productions. Now, I want to tell you a little bit of a story of what happened, I think, last year when I got this radio. I'm going to put it this way. This really kind of scared me. I remember when I was laying in bed one night, and I accidentally left my radio on, and I was falling asleep. Then I heard some video chatter. As it turns out, I accidentally left my radio on, and then obviously the 161.190 frequency for Norfolk District came on, and I'm thinking, wow, this is weird. And it kind of scared me a little bit. I thought there was some ghost in the house trying to mess with my radio, but it turned out it was just the transmission. Now, I do not know exactly where this transmission came from. I don't know if it came from the Bridge 5 or Bridge 7, but my guess is mostly Bridge 5, because I don't live very far away from Norfolk, so I must be picking up something from Bridge 5, which I thought was kind of odd. But I was really excited at the same time, because now I'm able to pick up something. Unfortunately, what disappointed me is I wasn't able to hear the defect detectors. But anyways, that's a little bit of a story behind that. Now, if you are planning on picking up anything from any rail line, you might want to wait till where there's a day where there's no clouds at all, then turn on your radio, and you'll be able to pick up something. But it has to be, as I said, a clear day with absolutely no cloud cover. Sorry, the cat is attacking my dang antenna. But, anyways. Now, if you guys are wondering about the radio, it's a Uniden BC75XLT that I got from, that I got off of Amazon for about $78 with Amazon Prime. And so far, I'm in love with this radio. Of course, the major drawbacks is the fact that it does require 2 AA batteries, but you can buy rechargeable batteries. You can buy rechargeable batteries, and I've heard that people were able to get around 10 hours of battery life, which is really good for rechargeable batteries. I'm not quite sure if you can use the AA battery style lithium-ion batteries. I have not tried that yet. Usually lithium-ion batteries allow more power, but these are just the standard AA batteries. But then again, I would love to be able to see if anybody was able to put, I don't know if I've saw anybody that were able to put in lithium-ion batteries that are AA battery style. But anyways. Now, if you're wondering about the antenna, this is the 16-inch whip antenna. It's called the SRH 771 antenna that I got off of eBay for about $15 plus $5, which is for shipping. And I've had 0 issues with this radio. Now there's many reasons why I got this radio. Number 1 is the fact that there is no transmitting button. Now, radios like the Icon V82 and radios like the Baofeng UV5R, the transmitting button is not locked, which means that you could possibly have a slew of federal charges and then having the feds come after you if you accidentally press that button. And you have to be extremely careful. But luckily for this radio, it doesn't have that button, which is known as the PTT button, in case you were wondering about that. So luckily, this one does not have a transmitting button. Though the thing about me is I've been known to press several buttons for no reason, and I don't want to deal with the feds. So what I've been told is that they won't come after you for just for doing harmless interference. They will charge you if you accidentally talk to the railroads without a license. If that makes any sense. So I'm going to show you the antenna here. Now, let's just show you how long it is. That's about how long it is. as you can see. But I got some really good range with this radio, and I'm very impressed. It's better than those other aftermarket antennas. Now the best antennas to get is the Smiley antennas and the plus the diamonds. Those are really good antennas that you should buy. They're top of the line, very high quality products. Now, what's really cool about this radio, the second reason why I bought this radio, is you notice that you can program over 300 different channels. Now radios like the Baofeng UV5R and the Icon V82, is that both of them, you cannot program 300 different channels. But that's the second reason why I bought this radio, because you're able to program 300 different channels. And just to prove it to you, yeah, there you go. 300 different channels you're able to program, and that's really good for those people that like to listen to the radio often. This is a really good, nice touch to it. Now, my friend Mark told me about this radio when him and I were rail fanning, I believe, the week before I started my job. He told me that you should just stick with this radio instead of from the Baofeng UV5R, because this one it transmits faster, it scans faster compared to the Baofeng UV5R. I was gonna go for the UV5R, but I might end up considering getting that radio due to all the great reviews. Of course, that one is a lot more cheaper than this one. As I said, this one at the time was about $75, which, because of how high the price is, I'm not complaining. It's a very high quality product, and I'm very happy with this radio. It's a very good radio, and I'm hoping that some of you that are interested in rail fanning, this one is definitely the best one to get for beginning. For those that are at the beginning of rail fanning, this is a perfect radio for beginners. If you want to upgrade to radios like the Icon V82 or the Baofeng UV5R, like this more high-end radios, definitely go for it. But this one, in my opinion, is the best beginner radio for those that are in the intermediate level and learning how to use these radios. But anyway, so that's my video. So I do not know exactly when I'll have a rail fan trip scheduled, but I'm hoping that it will be sometime during the summertime. Unfortunately, I do not have my license yet, and I'm really desperate to get my permit because my mom wants me to be able to drive to work. And unfortunately, I've been fired from my other job, and now I have to find another one. But that's about it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. About the rail fan trips, they will be coming starting in spring of 2018. So don't worry about that. But yeah.